So ultimately, the agents or actors within these communities are people, and the reputations are sort of measurements. But reputations are a little different from absolute KPIs in the sense that they probably should be interpreted as peer-to-peer. So if we think of that as another kind of weighted graph, contextualized weighted graph in a social system, again, it might emerge from something like a contribution graph. But the idea is actually to show that people have different interactions with each other. So like my reputation for someone who I've interacted with, maybe I reviewed their work. They made a post, I peer reviewed it, I approved it, the community pushed it out. I might have a much stronger sense of their contributions than someone who's working in a whole different circle or a whole different working group within my community. And so it's actually not just that the reputations are local; they also have they have local in two ways, right? They're local in the sense of a neighborhood within the graph where I can actually observe the activities of a subset of other people who are, attention space similar to me. We're paying attention and working on the same stuff. So that's local. And then it's local in the sense that I have a reputation for someone and someone else might have a different reputation for that same person. So this actually comes back to the graph construct because it means I have a neighborhood. My neighborhood is the people who I have direct edges to, for which I individually might hold reputation scores. But those are things that are, local. They're mine. I might have very different weightings or reasons for why I think the person is high reputation for different people, depending on which contexts we share. And one of the reasons I like the SourceCred reference case is that at least early in SourceCred, you could also pull you could actually go to a part of the web page where you could retune the algorithm and see what people's scores were. So in a sense, I could even have a local metric, not just a sort of local abstract reputation, because if I really wanted to say, hey, these are the things I care about, I could get a view on the cred scores, which wasn't the one driving the rewards, but it was still something that I could choose to create in the moment with a UI to see how people would score given my choice of preferences over the various metrics or the various types of contributions and weights over those types.